Hi there to my beautiful viewers. I've got another pick a card reading for you this evening, okay? Now this one's going to be a little bit different, as in we have no tarot at the moment, okay? All it's going to be is oracle cards and some guidance. I might pull some tarot if I feel I need any clarification, but I think for the minute we're just going to stick with the guidance cards. Now this pick a card reading is to take a look at why you're experiencing this tower moment at the moment, okay? So what I mean by a tower moment is something has happened, something's come along, and it could have been very sudden for you, and it's kind of knocked you for six. You don't know where you are right now, really knocked up your foundations then, okay? And perhaps I want to say you feel like your life's been flipped upside down, really not sure which direction to go in or why this has happened for you. This is going to take a little look at sort of why this tower moment's happened for you and what it is trying to bring to you, okay? So what lessons and what blessings are occurring during this tower moment for you. Okay, so we're going to have three groups here. We've got group 1, group 2, and we've got group 3. These are general readings, okay, so please just take what resonates for you. Leave anything else for other listeners. If you do like this type of reading or you've got any suggestions for readings, please leave them in the comments below for me. I'd love to hear those. And if you'd like to give me a like and a subscribe, I'd really appreciate that too. Okay, so I'm going to get started with group 1. Hi, those of you who chose group 1, welcome to your reading. Okay, so we're going to get started here, and the first card that you have is the Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Okay, so this tower moment that you're experiencing right now. It is a divinely led tower moment. It has happened for a reason. And happiness is your purpose. Okay, so the first thing I'm feeling is this tower moment is to make you really appreciate true happiness, okay, and to actually delve within yourself and to find what truly makes you happy on a soul level, okay? And things are perhaps crumbling away for you at the moment, so you can take a deeper look at who you truly are. I want to focus on the colour purple. The purple could be of significance for some of you, and it also speaks of the third eye chakra, okay? You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. Okay, so perhaps some of you are having some sort of awakening process right now, okay? And perhaps some of you are experiencing some sort of intervention like this card suggests you, and this could be coming in the form of your dreams, okay? It could be coming in the form of other people just coming to you and seeking advice, okay? That could be a sign that you're a light worker as well, okay? Or perhaps you've had a past that you've needed to heal from yourself, okay? So now you've got this knowledge to go forward, and this tower moment is shaking things up for you so that you do find your true purpose in life, I feel, okay? And remembering that happiness is your purpose. You've got crystals here as well, okay? So the energy of crystals support you and help you with this present situation, okay? So the advice there, the crystals are very, very powerful, okay? And they are very healing, and they've got, if we think of anything as energy, okay, we are energy, these crystals are energy, and they give off this really powerful healing energy, and depending on which crystal that you bring around you. And if your clear quartz is very significant for a lot of you, because that's a nice general crystal there, okay, and it's very good for clearing any negative energy and to keep any negativity away from you as well. I feel the boundaries for some of you as well. I feel this tower moment is occurring because your boundaries are being tested at the moment, okay, and that you're being asked to define your boundaries here and to really stick to them, okay? And don't be afraid to stick to those boundaries that you set. Okay, what else have we got? Okay, we've got a caring connection, okay? We've got the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, and we've got anxiety. Okay, so the other thing that is coming through strongly here with this happiness is your purpose. If you are anxious at the moment, if you are stressing over things, you know, if things aren't going as you would like them, perhaps it is within a relationship or perhaps it's within life in general right now, okay, and you are having this tower moment. It is perfectly, I guess, normal to feel this anxiety, okay, but know that the divine is here with you and they are supporting you through this time, okay, and your solar plexus here, be sure that you're having fun, okay. I'm not saying, you know, be out every night and having fun, but don't be sitting in the house either and caught up in your anxieties and your fears, okay. Yellow's also making me think of the sunshine as well, so I do feel that sunny times are coming for you. So even if things at the moment are very shaky and very unsteady and unsure, it's a chance for you to rebuild with better foundations, okay, with stronger and more stable foundations. I do feel that you have someone special around you at this time, okay, who has brought light to you. Then, if they're kind of like the sun to you, they've brought light and love into this situation for you, and they're embracing this moment with you then, okay, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, or whether it's a partner. I feel that you do have that support there, and I feel that you are able to reach out if you wish to. Perhaps at the moment, though, you are feeling in a space where you like your solitude at the moment, okay, and you are isolating yourself to go within, maybe to address any anxieties that you have and releasing these fears. And I want to say again, don't be afraid to have fun, okay, so don't be isolating yourself to the point where you're depriving yourself of something outside. I'm saying the hermit right now. Perhaps you have gone within yourself in some sort of spiritual awakening path, okay, but I feel now it is time for you to branch out a little bit, and this tower moment is perhaps showing you that you need to move beyond your limitations, I'm hearing, and move out of your comfort zones a little bit. Okay, we've got waterfall and effortless here, okay, so yeah, I feel that although things are very perhaps stressful and you are in anxiety at the moment, I feel that's coming to an end for you, and things are soon going to sort of go with the flow more. You're going to go with the flow more, I'm hearing, and also life is just going to sort of you know, sort of the ebb and flow of life. We have these times where it is very turbulent and where things are sort of being broken down with good purpose in this case, okay, to rid you of these anxieties, to focus. I want to say as well with these crystals, okay, they remind me of focus and your intentions and finding your true purpose, and remembering that happiness in itself is a purpose, okay, and allowing yourself that happiness as well, going with the flow. Okay, so we've got message in a bottle, and we've got chop wood. Okay, so the chop wood card, it's about clearing out anything basically that's no longer serving us, okay. We've got the broom here in the card, okay, so it's about sweeping away any bits that are no longer valid in our life, I want to say, that serve no purpose anymore. So having a final clear out, and then being able to move away from the anxieties and going more with the flow there, okay, with that effortless card there. And you've also got message in a bottle, okay, with this stalk being here, it can speak of rebirth to me, okay, and some sort of awakening, I want to say, and also you could be receiving a message from somebody in the near future, and also I want to say that you are connecting with your higher self at this point, and you're receiving messages from source. You're listening to your intuition more, and understanding that even though things right now aren't perfect, that things are going to get easier for you. Okay, we've got the union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. Beautiful. Okay, so that may well be this caring connection that we spoke of here, or this could be someone coming in for you, okay, but this is a real magnetic connection, I want to say, and it's really working together to overcome obstacles as well, I feel. Okay, so we've got be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. We have actions speak loudly. Express your love with actions. Consider your foundations. Okay, so like I was saying, maybe this tower moment has come in to show you that happiness is your true purpose. So anything that isn't bringing you happiness at this time, perhaps this Tower moment has come to help you clear away those and to help you look at your foundations, and look how committed you are to love, okay? And not just love of other people, love of self as well, I feel is very important there, okay? And with this card being here as well, I want to say that something hasn't, not everything has been shown. You aren't seeing the bigger picture just yet, okay? But that is coming for you soon. I feel that perhaps some of you could be caught up a little bit too much in this moment and absorbing a bit too much of that energy. And this Tower moment is teaching you to let go of that and trust that there is more going on than meets the eye, okay? And we've also got then number 17, have patience. Love is patient and kind always. And this card really reminds me of the Star card in the tarot deck, okay? And that does speak of wish fulfillment. It can also represent an Aquarian, okay? Although it doesn't have to at all, okay? But lots of waterfalls here, so lots of ideas coming to you, lots of dreaming, I want to say, for some of you, and really reaching for the stars at the moment, okay? So if you've got, if this Tower moment is happening for you, what the universe is trying to show you is this has happened for a purpose, okay? For you to find your true purpose, for you to realise that happiness in itself is a purpose for you, and for you to live a fulfilled life, okay? And to have patience at this time. So be patient with yourself is what I'm hearing here as well, okay? So if you are feeling a bit low, if you do want to keep yourself to yourself at the moment, that's perfectly okay. I want to look at this lotus flower here, okay? So I want to say that you've been through some really dark times, some muggy, dirty waters, not very pleasant, but now you are starting to bloom and you're starting to blossom just like the lotus flower does there, okay? It's actually not a lotus flower, is it? It's a water lily. Okay, so the fact that I said lotus flower, I want to say something about your chakras. Perhaps you are in tune and you are balancing your chakras and doing meditations as well, okay? And I want to go back again to the dreams as well, okay? Look how this, she's sort of looking down on this, okay? As if you are getting these divinely led dreams and ideas coming to you during dream time. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Group 1. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments below if it does resonate with you or what's going on in your situation. I'd really like to hear that. And if you'd like to give a like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that too. Until next time, bye. Hi those of you who chose Group 2. This is going to be your reading. Okay, so the first card you got is Sacred Vision, okay? Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay, so forgiveness is very important. This Tower moment, one of the things it's trying to show you right now is that it's a time to forgive. Forgive yourself, forgive other people, okay? And for me, this card, I want to say, with this sacred vision, what I'm feeling very much is that it's a time for you at this moment, okay? It's a time for you to really go within yourself and look at, I want to say, the ways that perhaps you haven't, although this card says love has no boundaries, what I want to say is forgive yourself for perhaps not having boundaries quite in place as they should be, okay? Forgive yourself for accepting things that you should not have accepted at that time. I feel that a lot of you are healing from that and you are forgiving others who might have pushed these boundaries with you at this time, okay? So while love has no boundaries, unconditional love, you know, we can love people unconditionally, that doesn't mean that they have to have a space in our lives. And I feel that this Tower moment could be trying to show you that this time, okay? Okay, so I've also got, or you've got rather, the garden and the gates. You've got the temple path. You've got the 6th chakra, Archangel Meteron. You've got the thinking man. And you've got contract. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about these cards first. Right, so I feel that at the moment you could be a lot in your headspace. If you are experiencing a Tower moment right now, that is quite possibly the case, okay? And also that you are having visions, like I was saying about these sacred visions, and sort of seeing yourself as sacred now, okay? And really working within yourself and forgiving yourself and applying boundaries to your life. I feel that you are actually getting visions and downloads as well from source, okay? So your third eye chakra there then. At the moment, you are on some sort of path to enlightenment, okay? So the sacred vision, this temple path here, we've got this third eye chakra here, and even the garden and the gate, okay? It's like, in this card, this garden is very, very pretty, okay? And further out in the distance then, it's rather dry and arid. It doesn't look as beautiful, okay? And I feel that you're in a space right now where you feel secure, okay? So although everything around you might have been might be falling apart, it might be sort of, I want to say derelict and not dry and arid. I'm seeing a desert, okay? Where it's not very fertile then. Within your comfort zone, within your sanctuary, you are finding this inner peace, and this spiritual enlightenment is occurring for you. Okay, so with contracts being here, okay, whatever it is that is happening for you at the moment, know that this is something that you would have agreed to previously. It is part of your soul contract, okay? And this weighing scales here, it's not quite in balance, okay? But what I'm feeling is that things are going to be slightly more balanced for you soon. In fact, things are going to balance out. You are going to move slightly away from this thinking energy, okay? So whether you're male or female, I feel that you are a lot in your headspace at the moment, and it could just be to do with these downloads that you're receiving. Perhaps it's not overthinking, it's maybe overanalyzing things that you're getting to you and not quite understanding why you're getting them, or synchronicities, why you keep seeing this or hearing this song. What are these things trying to tell you? And perhaps overthinking in that sense. I feel for some of you as well that this could represent someone who is thinking of you, okay? And this thinking man has actually got some crystals in his hand there, okay? So perhaps someone is thinking of you at this time, and perhaps they are wanting to bring something to you. Okay, so we've also got rainbow and blessings. So I do feel these blessings are on their way for you, okay? So although this tower moment right now is shaking things up, it's really asking you to look deeper within yourself and to understand yourself better in order to go further along on your path, okay? Whichever path it is that you have chosen, whichever feels right for you on a soul and a heart level. Okay, we've also got forest and breathe. So right now, just breathe, okay? Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to work out just fine. That's the message we're getting with that, okay? And spend more time in nature as well. Perhaps you are going out into the forest, or you are spending time outside more. Otherwise, perhaps that's a suggestion from Spirit that going outside right now is going to help you. Although your garden is very beautiful, there are wonderful, lovely things outside of that for you to explore as well, as the message I'm getting there for some of you, okay? So we've got flexible. So, yeah, this tower moment is also teaching you about flexibility and going with the ebbs and flows of life, okay? So things do suddenly come around, and you are learning to be more flexible. You are adapting to these situations, okay? With the Sacred Vision card as well, as you can see, this is a twin card, okay? They are twins on there. So that could mean something to some of you. That's standing out to me. And also the 3 lilies, okay? Lilies. To me, it also represents, an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, okay? And purity as well, I'm feeling there. Yeah, so twins could mean something to some of you, or some of you could be on a twin flame journey with this contract card being here as well, and learning to be more flexible, and this awakening process as well, that does kind of fit with that scenario as well, although it doesn't have to be that situation. Okay, we've got then go the distance. Okay, so I do think that you are going to go the distance on this. You've done a lot of inner work, I feel, for most of you, and you have looked within yourself, and you are perhaps understanding the need to be more flexible in order to go the distance. Okay, so not necessarily sticking to things rigidly, not overthinking things, and being more flexible about these things and just allowing yourself to breathe. I'm actually being drawn back to the contract card as well now. Okay, so while I do feel this is some sort of soul contract that you're fulfilling at the moment, I want to say be flexible about it in order to go the distance. Perhaps things are going to have to be, there's going to have to be some sort of compromise there, okay, with somebody. I'm not saying compromise your boundaries, but I feel there is going to be a need for compromise, perhaps at the moment. You could be dealing with somebody and you're not seeing eye to eye at the moment. For this to balance out, you need to show flexibility at this time. Okay, beautiful. We've got ascending masters here. Okay, so definitely some sort of spiritual awakening, some spiritual path. You've got this temple path, you've got the sacred vision here. Okay, and then you've got the ascended masters. So powerful, loving and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you and guiding you at this time. Okay, beautiful. And we've got indigo. Okay, this person that you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. So I do feel that you could be an indigo, okay, and you could have these leadership qualities, but I also feel if you are dealing with somebody, if there is this thinking man or thinking woman in some people's cases in your life right now, I feel that they could be an indigo. Children as well, okay, these sensitive, very high vibrational children that are around at the moment, these naturally empathetic children, okay, they are showing the way, and I feel that you are going to be stepping into that natural born leadership role yourself. Okay, and then we've got demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. Beautiful. We've got speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. So yeah, be mindful of your self-talk at this time. Be mindful of the conversations you have with other people. Like I was saying about this compromise and this flexibility here, in order to go the distance, try to understand that other people might have different viewpoints than you, and speak from a place of love rather than judgment there, okay? So we've got choose love. You always have a choice, make yours with love. I'm focusing on the butterfly there, transformation, and the fact that there's lots of dancing and partying, okay? So I do feel that you are going to be stepping out of your comfort zones and perhaps attending parties and celebrations of some sort, and a beautiful transformation for you, okay? And then back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires, okay? So what is it that truly makes you happy? What is it that you feel serves your purpose? And I do see that you are going back to your roots. And again, I want to say about these butterflies that are here, okay? And this transformation that is occurring within you at this time, okay? So yeah, this tower moment has come to really help you to find your true destiny, to realize what you truly desire, and to help to shake up any negativities or any behaviors that are no longer serving you, okay? And to enhance your spiritual development, I want to say, okay? Because I do feel like a lot of you are on some sort of spiritual journey right now, and it could be, as I say, you're dealing with a twin flame in this situation, okay? Also a spiritual journey to yourself, okay? And you are learning so much more about yourself through this tower moment at this time. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, group 2. Please let me know in the comments below if it does resonate with you, and if you do like this kind of reading, or you've got suggestions for readings, then leave them there too. If you'd like to give a like and a subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Otherwise, I shall see you in another video. Thank you. Bye. Hi, those of you who chose group 3. This is going to be your reading to see what is going on with this tower moment for you, okay? Why are things falling apart for you? What is the universe trying to bring in for you at this time? And the first card you've got is Karima, facing fear, okay? So major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So a big release of fears, I feel, at the moment, okay? So perhaps you have been building things up from a fear-based energy place rather than going with your intuition. Okay, and I feel at the moment it's going to be a time where you are starting to trust your intuition more and releasing those fears that you've held on to. We've also got awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay, so know at this time that you are loved and you are protected. Okay, and if you are having to face these fears at the moment, it can be quite a daunting time and quite a scary time. I feel for a lot of you, you are working with your shadow self at the moment and you are looking deeper within yourself in order to release lifelong fears, I feel, okay? And whether it's feeling of self-worth, whether it's self-esteem, I want to say confidence as well, but really releasing any fears that have been holding you back. And that's why this tower moment has come in for you, to help you to go deeper within yourself in order to do that and to allow this awakening presence, this awakening to happen for you, the realization of who you truly are from a heartfelt and a spiritual soul level rather than an ego or fear-based place, okay? You've got the card all tied up, okay? So at the moment you could be feeling rather trapped. This tower moment has come for you to allow yourself to free yourself. I feel for a lot of you, it's you that is holding you back at this time, okay? And none of us really like to hear that, but I feel for the majority of you listening, there's something that you've been holding on to and kind of keeping yourself trapped in a situation, okay? It almost makes me want to think of the Eight of Swords, okay, where the lady in the card, she's blindfolded and she's surrounded by swords, but she could easily escape, okay? And I feel at the moment that you are finding yourself perhaps in a space where you're feeling all tied up, but this release and this tower moment has come in to help you release those fears and to free yourself, okay, from any situation that is no longer serving you at the moment. Okay, it's all part of a journey for you, okay, with this awakening presence and this journey. You could be on some sort of spiritual journey, okay, and when we go on a spiritual journey, we do inner healing, even when we think, oh, okay, we've got this now and things are absolutely fine, there's another tower moment will kind of come in and it'll take us that little bit deeper, and I feel for a lot of you that is what's happening at this point for you, okay. You've also got the card community. So you could be working within a community. Okay, this card actually reminds me of the Three of Cups. So it could be a celebration going on around you. It could be, I want to say sisterhood as well. I'm finding your soul tribe, okay? But yeah, gathering of some sort. And I feel that you are going to be helping out within the community. You're going to be extending your gifts with the community around you, okay? Whether it's your friends, your family, and then further into the general public as well, I feel, okay? Okay, then you've got new life and blessed, okay? So this tower moment has really come in for you to have this new, beautiful, blessed life, okay? So getting rid of any things that are no longer serving you in order to embrace this new life that I feel you do desire, okay? I do feel there is a need for release within this group, and that, as I say, I feel it's more the final stages, okay? I feel a lot of you have done your work, you have done that shadow work, but it's this final sort of step on the ladder then, and this rebirth, and really appreciating your blessings as well, okay? Perhaps you have been experiencing some hardships lately, but know that new blessings are coming in for you following this tower moment, okay? The number 22 is calling to me there, so that could be of significance for some of you. Then we've got mountain and strength. Beautiful. So this tower moment is teaching you about your inner strength, having this faith and having this belief that you are enough and that you can face your own inner demons and you can help others around you. I want to go back to the community card, and that you're someone who can help other people see things perhaps from a different perspective, okay? I feel you've got a very general, open mind then, okay? And you're not very close-minded. You tend not to judge people, and you come from a place of understanding then. You've got stone people and village ants, okay? So with this card, it just means be on the lookout basically for any signs of danger. But what I'm feeling with that card, okay, with the facing fear being here, at the moment perhaps you are feeling as if you need to be guarded then, okay? But what I feel is happening for you during this Tower moment, it's learning more about going with your intuition and trusting in your intuition to guide you in the right direction and on the right path, rather than coming from a fear-based place. So understanding that there could be dangers around you, but trusting your intuition in those circumstances rather than past experience and fears, okay? Then we've got harmony, so beautiful. I feel music is going to be very therapeutic for you at the moment. Some of you could be musical, you could play an instrument, but I'm also feeling more in tune with yourself and feeling more in tune with the universe there, okay? We've got then the throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth, okay? So being truthful to yourself, being truthful with others, but I really feel that, again, I want to say a release of fears, okay? So letting go of anything that could be blocking you from speaking your truth. This Tower moment has come in to allow for that to happen, for you to stand up and speak your truth from a loving place. You've also got vacuum away fear. So I do feel that fear is quite significant within this Tower moment, okay? It is a big release of fear and moving from, I almost want to say some sort of ego death, okay? So moving from the ego space really into a soul-centered energy, okay? So call upon your archangels, Michael and Raphael, to lift fear-based energies from you, your surroundings, this situation and everyone involved, okay? Then we've got rest and relaxation is essential, so take a break at the moment, okay? Don't feel that you do have to be on the go all the time. We've got like attracts like here, okay? If you long for more love, be more loving. So I do feel that you are going to be expressing this, like I say about the community card, and expressing your inner gifts and your inner light with other people and sharing that, and that's going to attract people who are on the same sort of page as you there. We've got physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. So I do feel that you are a very tactile person, okay? And that is going to be enhanced throughout this Tower moment and in the future for you as well. This could also mean that you are in a relationship or you're going to be attracting a new relationship, okay? Someone who is very much like you in your heart space then, okay? And it could be a very tactile and loving relationship as well, I'm feeling. And then the last card you've got is love who you are. You are divine, delightful and deserving of wonderful things that life has to offer. Okay, so with this new life and this blessed as well here, okay, like I was saying, I feel for a lot of you, perhaps you are holding yourself back with this card being here, okay, and this final release has come in to allow you to accept that you do deserve these wonderful things, okay, you do deserve a new life. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past for you, you do deserve a blessed, beautiful life going forward, and this card is telling you to appreciate who you are. I also want to look at the number 8, okay? Number 8 could be of significance, but it's also a sign of infinity. So for some of you, I feel this is a lifelong sort of battle you've had with yourself about whether you are worthy, whether you are have the self-esteem then. And I feel that there's a massive change coming for you in regards to that. And you are really starting to love who you are, okay? And that's a really, really beautiful message there to finish on. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Group 3. Please let me know in the comments below if it does resonate with you or what's going on for you. If you do have any ideas for pick a card readings, then I'd really appreciate that too. And if you want to give me a like and a subscribe, that would be really cool. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.